teams from the AFC. Oakland matches up against Cleveland. Lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Joseph will be kicking off.
The Browns will be kicking off to start the game.
Harris got all of that
back deep to return.
This one is handled by Harris. It appears they've got someone for holding
on the receiving team.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming with the pass, and this pass is complete. God, he has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
Lynch, the deep man. Cook, the motion man.
Everything you got. Watch out.
Hand it off. Mitchell comes up to make the play at the 22. Ball on their own 22. Cleveland goes with a four-man front.
Here we go. Let's go. Dead ball. Delay of game.
It's now second and long
Number
after
4.
the penalty.
Come on. Turn it out now. We're talking about brilliant. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. What screen?
They give it to the halfback. Number 58 is there on the stop.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Come on. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Passing here on third and short. With the throw. No throw, but he has it.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Let's go.
Throwing. And it's caught. Number 53 is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. We're again. Under 10.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. Cross play to the right. Mitchell comes up to make the play at the 46.
On the play.
Second and long coming up here.
Keep moving. Hey, let's go one deep.
The Browns with a four-man front.
You can't stop me.
Looking for room. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. And the catch is made. Carr fires it in there for a first down.
Well, he really put some mustard on that one. That's what happens when you put everything you've got into a throw.
Lynch lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Ball loose. The Browns grab the live ball. And that's a very rare sight to see him fumble.
I don't recall seeing the ball pop out of his hands too often. When you get a lot of carries, percentages eventually play against you.
Handed off to the back, number 54. Comes up to make the play.
1 yard
second and 9 coming up here.
Good shoot. No, one.
Only one man in the backfield. Drops back. Closing in. He can't get away.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Drops the interception. Irvin was there for the pick, but he dropped it. John will be thinking about that all night.
No, they don't have the best hands in the field, but they sure do take up a lot of space. So if one of them pops up in the path of the football, he'll generally do something good.
And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 28-yard line. The Raiders will start the drive at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Lucky.
The Browns with a four-man front. Hand it off. Mitchell is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Ball on their own 35.
Keep the throttle down.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. Gives this one a ride to the left. This one falls incomplete. Peppers delivered the big blow that time.
Yeah, you see me. All right, now. They soft, man.
Cleveland goes with a four-man front. Carr with a man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. Number 65. And they won't get the first.
Gain on the
they can't get the first down on that running play. And since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line.
So they have first
will
and
start
10
the
here.
drive at the 15-yard line. First and 10.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. On the call, steps up, throwing. Almost picked off.
Incomplete pass.
He's back in his zone.
Number
He's
85.
reading. He sees the
intended
quarterback the
receiver
whole
on
way,
the play.
and then he gets a
Here we
chance
go.
at an
Blue
interception.
Dan.
He just didn't finish the play.
Here we go, baby.
The
Rock and
Raiders
roll.
line up in a 4-3. He hands it off.
Stop.
Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. Joseph
Landry
is there
with
for the
reception.
tackle. At the 32.
17-yard gain
Ball on their
the
own
play.
32.
Let's go now. Back it up, baby. Set.
A little misdirection. Number 96
on
comes
the
up
run.
to make the play.
Gain of 2
At the
on the play.
35.
Get it
It's
up.
second down and
Here we
7 to
come.
go.
Royce in. Hold the look.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the back. Number 90 is there
with
on
the
the
carry.
stop. At
Gain
the
of
40.
6 on
Third
the
and
play.
maybe 2.
Yeah, come. Hold him right here. Step it up, fellas. Lucky. Hey. It's deep.
He's going to run it. Joseph is there for the
ball
tackle
carrier.
at the
Gain of
40-yard
18
line. The
on
defense
the play.
lost containment, and the quarterback picked up the first down.
And he has such good vision, not only as a quarterback, but when he's running the ball like that right there. Does a heck of a job of cutting off his
Mayfield
block
on the
and
run.
getting the ball down the
Gain
field.
of
It's
2
second
on
down
the
and
play.
8 to go.
Second and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Get it started.
The Raiders are in a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Johnson comes up to make the play. On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
Let us dictate. Let's do our thing. What screen?
The Raiders line up in a
Get me
4-3.
going. Let's go.
Steps under pressure, wraps him up, and brings him down.
This is what happens when you miss blocks. Guys go by, quarterback goes down, team loses yards.
He'll try to place this inside the 10. He signals for a fair catch. First and 10.
Here we go. Deuce it.
Lynch in the backfield. Nelson in motion.
Check it.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Number 51
Makes the
records
catch.
the stop at the
Gain of
26-yard
6 on the
line.
play.
Ball on their own 26.
Here we come. They ain't got nothing. Under 10.
Takes off. Carr dives ahead, so they'll touch him down at the 35.
Let's ride, man. That's a hard count.
Throws it, and it's complete.
I like the
On
quick
the
decision
reception,
by the quarterback.
gain
The
of
defense
8
didn't
on the
have time to
play.
All right,
react.
now.
Pickup of
Here we
about
go,
8.
baby. Hey. watch
Cleveland
the
lines
ball.
up in a
All right,
4-3.
here we go. Are we?
Give it to the halfback. Spins away from the tackle. Peppers is there on the stop at the 48.
Go, one.
I'm coming through, baby.
Do something. You can't stop me. Let's go.
Receives the handoff. Setting up play action. Fires this one deep. Incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Nelson was the intended receiver on that
Keep
play.
the throttle down.
Lynch, the deep back. Nelson, the motion man.
Let's go. 3 shoot.
Going to the left.
Army,
What a
run.
collision.
Run.
Number 53
Lynch on
comes
the
up
carry.
to make the play.
No gain
at
on
the
the play.
49-yard line.
At the end of
the
the
first
first
quarter
quarter,
has been
the score is
dominated
tied.
by the defensive unit. Still, no score. Teams at switch sides, and they'll start the second quarter. To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
Clear.
The Browns come out in a dime package.
Make him dump it on.
Stay deeper than the deepest.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. Peppers is there for the tackle at the 38.
Go, one. Knock him out. You gotta have it, D. I can do it, baby. Let's go. Set.
To carry it. Great fake. Throwing. And it's
First
complete.
down,
That powerful
Raiders.
arm brings them a first down this
10.
time.
Not only
Ball
did the
on the
quarterback show off his
15-yard
strong
line.
arm,
Hey, watch
but the
the screen.
receiver displayed
Let's
some
go.
amazingly
Check it.
soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Stiff arm to the ground. Number 58 comes up to make the play at the 11-yard line. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
Defense, get ready.
Cleveland lines up in a 4-3. Tosses it left.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense could be very effective strategy.
Watch him draw a screen. Eyes.
It's a delay of game penalty, and that'll set
Delay
it
of
back
game.
5.
On the
Third
offense.
and long
Number
after
4.
the penalty.
Play football. Keep it underneath. Come on.
The Browns come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Number 53 is there on the stop at the 16. The try is good.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got him 3.
Number 3 looks
is
like he's
lined up
just
for the
about
kickoff.
ready to kick this one
Peppers
off.
back deep to return.
This one is handled by number 11. The
Kickoff
offense takes
return,
over
20
after they were
yards.
unable to get any
Callaway
points on their last
on the
drive.
return.
Ball on their own 21.
Watch each other back. Watch the snap down. Here we come. Let's go.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Quick throw. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
He was watching the quarterback the whole time.
On the play.
You have to look
go,
defenders
let's go.
off your receiver
Stay home.
before you try and get him to pass.
Ain't no thing.
Higgins
Yeah, let's go,
was his
baby.
intended target. Number 6 sends a man in motion to the left. Number 22 is there
On the
for the
carry.
tackle.
5
Ball
yard
on their own
loss
16.
on the play. 3rd and 15. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Turn it out now.
Number 6 with split backs. Drops back, gets rid of it, and it's caught. Higgins
with the
couldn't
reception.
make it to the marker,
Gain
and
of
it brings
8
up 4th
on the
down.
play.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
Ball on their own 33.
Blue down. So low. Roy Sin. Hey.
Only one man in the backfield. Sends this pass out of play. They didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Ball on their own 33.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Browns line up in the quarter defense. Under pressure.
Looks like there was a missed assignment somewhere.
Loss of 4
The play
on
looked
the
like
play.
it was developing perfectly. And boom, the pass rusher got there and dragged him down.
Only one man back. Carr with a man in motion.
Sable.
Pressure coming. Throws it. He finds his man.
On the
Big
reception.
completion on
The
3rd and
result of the
long,
play
and that'll
is
keep
a
the drive
first down.
going.
You know, he's
1st
so
and 10.
dialed in when it comes
Ball
to
on the
throwing those 3rd-down
45-yard
passes.
line.
He finds the right man almost every time. The defense just can't seem to stop him. This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
2nd and 4 coming up here.
Score.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. This one will be spotted at the 26-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Ball on the 26-yard line.
They ain't got nothing.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Let's turn it
Nelson
up,
goes
D.
in motion.
Watch screen.
It off to the back. The 10. And they'll score. Touchdown.
Oakland.
Takes the handoff and runs it all the way in for a touchdown. This guy is a lot of fun to watch. Number 3 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. They have a double-digit lead now following that end zone trip.
Oakland is lined up for the kickoff. Callaway
Nice
back
kick.
deep to return.
Plenty of distance. This one is handled by number 11. The defense forced to punt the last time after 3 plays. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Let's go, dude. Sack. There we go, D. Get some swat going.
Fires this one out quickly. Joseph is there on the
Landry
stop.
with the
At
reception.
the 38.
First down on
It's
the play.
1st and 10.
Go.
Keep the throttle down.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Johnson
High.
is
The
there
ball
for the
carrier.
tackle.
Gain
Ball
of
on their own
4
42.
on the play.
Be careful. Stay at home. One of us gonna make a play.
With the pass. The wide receiver has it, so they pick up a first down and
Gain
a
of
lot
20
more.
on
Good
the
call
play.
there. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Come on.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Tosses it out to the left. Ball is there on the stop.
On the run.
Number 34.
1
He's able to
yard
get a
gain
yard or
on
two
the
on the
play.
toss. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Looking upfield. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets
1
there
yard
quickly.
loss
He's one of
on
those
the
guys
play.
who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Number 22 with the coverage.
Complete. Landry, the intended receiver on the play.
Joseph will have to get a
is
lot of
lined up
leg
for the
into this
field
one.
goal.
It's
The field goal
good.
attempt
Great
is
kick.
good.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Harris. The defense gave up a touchdown the last time. It's
Raiders
1st and
will
10.
start the drive at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Randall is there
on
for the
run.
tackle at
7-yard
the 22-yard
gain
line.
on the play.
2nd and maybe 3.
Do something.
Cooper goes in motion. Here they come.
The pass falls
This
incomplete.
pass is incomplete.
Nelson,
This
the
guy's so
intended
strong,
receiver on
he
the
was
play.
able to get that pass away.
Danny.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. And it's good for a first down. It's 1st and 10.
Knock him out.
Cleveland
Don't make a
lines
play.
up in a 4-3.
Will.
Hand it off to the back. Number 58 is there on the
ball
stop
carrier.
at the
1 yard
26-yard
loss
line.
on the play.
2nd and long coming up here.
Let's go now.
Come on.
The Browns come out in a 4-3.
Lucky.
Play to the right. Number 53 comes up to make the play
Gain of
at
6
the 33-yard
on the
line.
play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the
Ball
first
on the
half.
33-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Watch each other back.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. Drops back. Closing in, going long to the left. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still
intended
generated an
receiver on the
excellent
play.
pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often, giving you the ability to double cover an opponent's
Fair catch
best
made
receiver.
at the 21-yard line.
Ball on their own 21.
We're talking about Reed.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. Number 22 is there for the tackle at
Gain
the
of
29.
8
What
on
they're
the
doing
play.
here is keeping the defense from
Go low.
huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
With the throw, and the catch is made.
Here's a no huddle. It's a
Gain
good
of
way to keep the
14
defense
on the
off
play.
balance. It's almost like they knew what the snap count was going to be on that
3-yard
one.
loss
When he sees
on
a
the
rush
play.
coming, he has to know who his hot read is and get the ball to him more quickly.
Drops back, doesn't get much behind it, and it's complete. Number 11 picks up about 4 yards on that
Gain
play,
of
so they'll be
4
looking at
on
third
the
down.
play.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field.
Turn over.
And it doesn't let him get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Runs through the tackle. He's trying to pick
with
up
the
the
carry.
yardage himself on that
3-yard
play.
gain
The
on
defense
the play.
held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
They're going to kick it here as the punter heads in for the 4th time. And he signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Temple, get me going. Keep it up.
Yeah, you see me.
Be careful. Come on. We're coming to red.
Hand it off to the back. Number 65
on the
is
carry.
there on the stop.
9-yard
At the
gain
16.
on the play.
Ball on their own
Defense,
16.
get ready. Get some slot going. There we go, D.
That's the first 2 quarters of play. The score is 10-3. Raiders. Number 3 in to kick this one off.
Oakland will be kicking off to start the second half. Peppers back to return.
This one is taken by number 11. Number
Kickoff
11
return,
takes this
21
one back
yards.
to the 23-yard
First and
line.
10.
Ball on their own
Ball
23.
on the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. You gotta have it, D.
The blitz is on. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Just about 5 on that
Makes the
pass, John.
reception.
That was a pretty good play.
5-yard
The defense
gain
brought a
on
few
the
extra
play.
guys, but the line did a pretty good job of picking it up, giving them just enough time to find the open man.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Gilchrist is there
on
for
the
the
carry.
tackle.
7-yard
Great run there. That'll be a
gain
first
on the
down.
play.
He really
Keep it
ran
back.
well there.
Yeah,
He gets
go.
some great
Not
blocks,
today.
and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Number 6 with
Dead ball.
split backs. Harrison
False start
was
on the
flagged for the
offense.
false start.
Number
False
69.
starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
The Raiders not in a nickel package.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them
Gain
get
of
very
2
far.
on the
Ball
play.
on their own
Put the snap
31.
down. All right, now.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Number 6 sends a man
Here
in
we go,
motion.
baby. Here we go.
Tosses it right. Number 22 stops him for
29
negative
on the carry.
yardage. Ball
Loss
on their
of
own
4
28.
on the play.
Fly alert. Fly alert. Hey, watch the move. They ain't getting nothing.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations
Incomplete pass.
because they've been stopping them
The
today.
intended
Good call by the
receiver on
defense as they
play.
sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
He's waving for the fair catch.
I can do it, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you see me.
Lynch in the backfield. Cook in motion.
All on us,
Gets the
y'all.
toss to the right. Peppers is there on the
with the
stop
carry.
at the
Gain of
34.
4
Ball
on
on their
the
own
play.
34.
Stay backside. Knock them out. They ain't got nothing. Bring it up. Bring it
The
up.
Browns
Switch
with a
it.
4-man front. Carrier, the man in motion.
There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The rush gets to him from behind.
Holding.
Hold on, we've got a penalty
On the
on the
offense.
play, and let's check it out. Miller is going to be flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Pressure, gets rid of it. Ward comes up to make the
Pass
play
interference
at the
on the defense.
34-yard
Number
line.
21.
Blue down. Blue down. Let's go.
Cleveland
Yeah,
comes
come.
out in their nickel
Let's
package.
ride, man. Come on. Keep it up.
With a counter play,
On the ground.
runs through the tackle. Randall
First down,
is there on the
Raiders.
stop at the
First and
48-yard
10.
line. Ball on the
Ball
48-yard line.
48-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Be careful. Here we go, baby.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel
Stay
package.
bolting up.
Cook in motion. Pass play here on first down. Steps up, throwing, and it's complete. Peppers is there for the tackle at the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Deuce it, deuce it. Watch the play.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. Stepping up, gets the pass off, and he finds a wide open fullback. He
Smith
took what he
on the
was given,
reception.
completing the pass.
9-yard
Yeah, what you want to
gain
do as a
on the
receiver
play.
who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. He finds his man. The Raiders have yet to face a third down in this series, and they have 3 first downs.
Hey, watch that screen.
The Browns come out in a 4-3.
They don't get nothing.
They're blitzing with the throw, and it's complete. Ward comes up to make the play. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Carr.
And that's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
Looking for room. They'll stop this one
with the
at
carry.
the 7. That's a
5-yard
half-dozen tackles
gain
now.
on the
7
play.
yards to go for the touchdown.
Let's go, boys.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3. Handed off to the back. Number 58 is there on the stop.
On the
At the
offense.
6.
Number
Cook is
87.
called for holding.
Holding happens on almost every play. It just depends on whether the official sees it and decides to call it.
They'll make this a 2-possession game if they get into the end zone on this drive. They're just inside the 20. Fakes the handoff. Steps up.
You got to give a lot of credit to this defensive line. They got a good push in the middle, and he was right there to bring him down.
The Browns come out in a 4-3. This direction keeps his feet moving. And they're in. Touchdown. The point after is good. Martin is the key man on that drive, getting a lot of big yards.
He's a very tough runner to bring down. When he gets those legs pumping, he gets that kind of blocking, it signals a long drive for the defense.
Number 3 comes in to kick off.
Oakland is lined up for the kickoff. Peppers
Sends
back
it
to return.
sailing. This one is handled by Peppers.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it
The
around.
drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Make a play.
Crosses it right. This one will be spotted at the 24. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game.
Get me going. Set. Yeah, it's on.
Looking for room. They'll go with a play fake.
Ooh,
Nearly
incomplete
picked
pass.
off. Number 11 was the
Callaway,
one they were trying to get the ball
intended
to.
receiver on the play.
Conley was there on the
I
coverage.
can do it, baby. Come on. Nothing over your head. Keep
The
moving.
Raiders come out in a dime package. Rolling right. Throwing. Gets his hand on it.
pass
Higgins
falls
was the intended
incomplete.
receiver on that
Higgins,
play.
the intended
Number
receiver
45
on the
had the
play.
coverage on the play. Colquitt comes into the game for the punt. Harris sets up to run back the punt. Won't take a chance trying to
Fair
return
catch
this
made
one.
at the 33-yard line.
It's 1st and 10.
Hold the look. Royce in. It's on.
The Browns with a 4-man front. Looking to run it here. Fakes the handoff. Looking for something long.
Incomplete
Not one of his
pass.
better throws.
Cooper,
Missing
the intended
long.
receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Watch the fake.
The Browns line up in a
Get
4-3.
going.
Tucks it away. They'll go with a play fake. Throws it.
The pass falls
Incomplete pass.
Nelson,
He's lucky he got
the
that
intended
one off,
receiver
John.
on
The
the
defense
play.
brought
Bring it
everyone
up,
on the
bring it
blitz.
up.
And that's the
Make it
idea.
dump it on.
Bring the blitz and force him to throw before he wants to.
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. Under pressure.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense who can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
They're calling for the punter again, his 3rd kick tonight. And he chooses not to return this one.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Hey,
1st and 10.
Come on.
I'm coming through, baby.
He takes the delayed handoff. Number 90 is there on the stop
run.
at the
5-yard
38-yard
gain
line.
on
It's
the
2nd
play.
down and
Let's go.
5 to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Only one man
No, me,
back. Number
me.
80
Let's go,
comes in
now.
motion. Great fake. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Derek Johnson takes him down before he can
Gain
get the
of
first.
6 on the
Not
play.
getting the first down. That will probably bring out the punter. Colquitt is ready to punt this one away. Harris looks like he's ready for the return. Loose ball. The Browns grab the live ball. He returns this one all the way for the score. Joseph comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Points off turnovers are a big key to winning a ball game. But when it's your defense that does the scoring, that takes the pressure off your offense.
Cleveland is lined up for the kickoff. Harris back to return.
A mistake by the kicker on that one.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Lynch lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Cook, the motion man. Hand off to the tailback. Number 93 is there on the stop at the 42-yard line.
Play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Lynch is the deep back. Carr sends a man in motion.
Right, man. Play football.
Handed off to the back. Number 51 comes up to make the play
On the
at
offense.
the 46-yard line. So we'll have a 2nd and long after the
Let's go,
penalty.
boys. Get it up.
The Browns come out in a nickel package.
Danny.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete.
He just flicked his wrist and the ball just took off.
On the play.
He just needed to take a little bit off of that one. And it could have gone for a big play.
Nelson was his intended target. Dropping back, the pass falls incomplete. Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
From the 28.
38-yard punt. Return for a
So
gain
they
of
have
1
first
yard.
and 10 here.
Hey, watch the ball.
Using split backs.
Block.
Handed off to the back. He's brought down behind the line
ball
for a
carrier.
short loss.
1
So
yard
it's
loss
2nd and
on
10.
the play.
Don't stop that motor.
Completed 3/4 of play, and the score is 17-10. Raiders. Teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Ball on their own 30.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ. What screen? Watch out.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 85
Here we go,
moves in
baby.
motion.
What's the hard count?
A little misdirection. Johnson comes up to make
on
the
carry.
play.
Gain of
3rd
4
and 7.
on the play.
Keep moving. Block. Let's go, D. Let's go. Keep it
Number
up.
6 with split backs. Canister. They just
Urban
blanketed the
makes the sack.
receivers downfield.
5-yard
You have to get
loss
rid of the ball
on
in that
play.
situation. Throw it underneath. Throw it away. You can't take the sack and lose yardage like that.
Colquitt will come in now to punt it away. Harris is back to receive this kick. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Cleveland lines up in a
Let's
4-3.
go. We like a perfect move.
He gets the handoff on the delay. Number 53. He's there for the tackle at the 25-yard line.
One of us will make
Lynch in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Going for the deep man. He has it. Number 51 is there on the stop. He's made some good throws and is now over 200 yards in the game. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D. Come on.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Hands off to the tailback. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film
Watch your eyes.
and knowing the tendencies of the opponent.
Keep the
That was a
throttle
heck of a play.
With a deep throw to the right side. On the sideline and out of bounds.
Cook,
Inches from a
intended receiver
touchdown.
on
The
the
receiver
play.
just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
Counter play. Number 93 gets gets right in there and brings him down. Oakland has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Number 3 needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance.
The
kick was wide and off the mark. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Watch the snap down.
Only one man back.
Clear. Clear.
Flag down.
Good ball.
Play clock
Delay
expired.
of game.
So now
On
it's
the
first
offense.
and 15
Number 6.
after the penalty.
Careful. Don't stop that motor. Let's run, man.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
What's the hard count?
Going to the air on first down. Pressure coming. Steps up. Big time lick.
And here's the thing. Now, the defense gets into the backfield, but you got to be able to move your feet, avoid the rush, to give yourself a little more time. He just didn't do it.
Come out in a dime package. Fires this one deep. Almost intercepted. He deflected it just in time to avert the completion.
On the play.
Bring it. Yes, on.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Royce in.
Gets rid of it. And he hits his target.
You know, I don't know why you call a play that doesn't take your receiver past that first down marker.
Colquitt comes into the game for the punt. Harris into return. They'll spot this one where it went out.
Holding.
Penalties and
On the receiving
takeaways
team.
can really kill
Number
a team.
21.
Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
Play football.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Looking for room. Spins away from the tackle. Garrett is there for the tackle.
Gain
At
of
the
4.
6. Ball on their
play.
own 6.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 6-yard line.
One of us gonna make a play.
The Browns with a 4-man front. With the throw, he finds his man.
Nelson
Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the
Gain
chain.
of 8 on the play.
Regular. Let's go.
Lynch, the long back, with a counterplay. Great move. Number 93
Lynch
comes up
with
to
the
make
carry.
the play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
I can do it, baby. All on us, y'all. What's the run?
The Browns
Cleo!
come out in a
Cleo!
4-3. Cook moves in
What's
motion. Drops back. Stepping up with the pass. And he hits his mark. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. Brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Keep it up.
The Browns line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Number 65 comes up to make the play
1 yard
at the
loss on the play.
34-yard
All right, here
line.
we go. They ain't got nothing. Come on.
Cleveland looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Carr throws that pass for a gain of 7. Ball on their own 41.
I'm coming through, baby.
Hey. All right, let's go. Clear.
Cleveland goes with a 4-man front.
Johnny.
They're coming with the blitz. Throws it, and he makes the grab. Roberts comes up
on the
with
reception.
the big catch.
The result of the play is
Made a
first
great
down.
move right at the line of scrimmage to give him that little bit of separation he needed.
Cleveland comes out in their nickel package. Tosses it out to the left. Right, comes up to make the play. At the 38, ninth play of this drive.
Yeah, I can do it, baby. Be careful. Let's go. Be physical. It shows
They'll go from the I formation. He hands it off. Number 38 is there on the side at the 24. And this is the 10th play of this drive.
Get some slot going.
They line up in the I formation.
Blue down.
Throwing. And it's caught. Number 52 is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. They're threatening inside the 20.
All on us, y'all. Check it.
Cleveland
Keep moving.
goes with a 4-man front.
Watch the snap now.
Gets the pass off. Wide receiver has it.
Holding.
Hold on, we've got a penalty
On
on
the
the play.
offense.
Let's
Number
check it out.
77.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty.
Let's go.
Cleveland comes out in a 4-3. Spins away. Number 93 comes up to make the play.
Gain of
At the
6
22.
on the play.
The 14-yard line is where they have to go to pick up the first down. Cleveland comes out in their nickel pack. Gives the ball off. Peppers is there for the tackle at the 11-yard line. 13th play of this drive. Ball inside the 10.
Stay at home.
Only one man back. Ball on the 11-yard line. And this is the 13th play of this drive. 2 minutes left. They figure to run the play clock down almost all the way each time in this situation.
Let us dictate.
On the ground. Number 51 is there on the stop. At the 2.
Gain.
They need 2 yards to get it into the end zone.
Nothing. Hold the look. Watch each other back.
Only one man back. Looking for the goal line. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. The back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Blue down.
All right, now. Get off to the back. Number 93 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. 4th down upcoming, but they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to do. Control the ball in the clock, while getting into position to add at least 3 points.
Number 3 missed a long field goal his last time out. Let's see how he fares on this one. The field goal attempt is good. That field goal extends their advantage and really puts the pressure on with about a minute to play.
Oakland is lined up for the kickoff. Peppers back to return.
This one is taken by Peppers.
Time's running out for them, so if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
Yeah, you see me. We turning it up.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. With the pass falls incomplete, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Brings it down, looking to run. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out. So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty.
Let's go. Get me going.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. Number 22 is there on the stop at the 10-yard line. They want to hurry it up here. Drops back. On the run. Gets his hand on it. The defense was coming after him on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
I don't think they have a choice. They have to go for it. Going for it on 4th. They'll need a big play here. And he makes the grab. The offense turns the ball over on down.
They needed to keep the ball and try to score. Maybe next time they may try something a little different from the playbook.
What's the hard count?
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Calls a timeout.
Let's go. Come on. Keep it up. Set. Let's go.
He'll just take a knee.
DBs, let's go. There we go, D. Go make a play. Turn it out now. Be careful. Hey, let's go. Up top. Deuce it. Keep the throttle down. Yeah, it's on. Let's go. Sack right here. Make it come to the hole. Here I come. Turnover. Let's get some pressure.
He'll take a knee. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Oakland 20, Cleveland 10.
Cleveland 10.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.